an hour later because originally before they killed you guys saw them. Like, does that genuinely seem like good quality RP to you guys?
What, killing them for being at our location?
Having the same reason to press them constantly over and
We
over,
didn't press them the first time. They pressed us.
but it's still a scene. You guys have a scene about that. So what I'm saying is, okay, so are you just gonna constantly go back and forth over the same thing then?
Well,
I get
we,
it if say
Carl, we've
I
offered them more over it multiple times. They just stuck it,
yeah, so
right?
here's my thing. I completely understand. Now here's another scenario. If you guys, they press you, one sec. Okay. So what I'm trying to understand here then is, okay, so I would get it if say you guys had that like scene and they ended up fully killing you guys, and then you guys were to go back later, to check it out, and maybe triads are there, then you guys can create more of a scene there. But the fact that you are using information from the first scene to go into the second scene, so like, did you between the first scene and that second scene, did you catch them at scrapyard or did you just find them on the street?
Yeah, I pulled up to I pulled inside scrapyard, like inside there, and I saw them pull scrapping cars. Johnny Max was like, "Yeah, you have 5 seconds to leave there," and he's like, "What?" And Rob pulled up, and we started chasing them, and they just they left. They went all the way to Gambino's block, close to Galaxy Club, and I crashed and I lost them. And then
Was that
we didn't
the
see them.
second scene? So the
No,
second
no,
scene, you went back up to Scrapyard and you saw them there, like the one that ended with the
No,
red
no, no.
garage.
no. Right. So this is from the start of the day. Jonas goes up to Scrapyard Bro, right? And they see the triads there. And did the triads tell you to leave, Jonas?
They told me you have 5 seconds to leave because I was inside there talking to them inside
Yeah.
the scrapyard.
And then Jonas and Rose started following them, and then they lost them. Okay. I
Hmm.
flew in, and I went to check scrap, and as soon as I got there was 3 cars with me. They didn't say anything. The first thing they go is, "Yo, leave. You have 5 seconds. I have shooters around." Okay, okay. So I left. Right. And then I was in the area, and they came back, and they followed me. They said, "I told you to leave. I told you to leave." I was like, "Okay." And then they started shooting at us on the bridge. They killed Hennessy. Hennessy was part of it. Hennessy was just sat in his car. They pulled up beside him. They just shot him out of his car. Then they killed us, right? Then, an hour, maybe an hour and a half later, I don't know, we pressed the trials for being at our scrap for when Jonas seen them. So when Jonas seen them there, that's what we pressed them for. Right? We didn't press them for killing us at scrap nothing because we can't remember it. We pressed them for Jonas seeing them there, and when he lost them. So how's that bad RP in itself? If
Seeing
we're
them
pressing them for
before that scene or after that first scene?
before it.
So you guys had a scene regarding the Scrapyard, correct? So you guys were pressing them, they ended up pressing back, and then you guys died, right?
No, the
So
scene from when us dying and Jonas following them was like an hour apart.
no, I get that. So so I'll explain everything, and if I got something wrong, just correct me, just so I can understand completely. You guys, went to go press them at Scrapyard, because they were there, and then obviously you chase them, you lose them. Later, you guys are claws up. You're at Scrapyard, and they come up and press you, claiming it's their Scrapyard.
Hmm.
And then that's when a shootout starts, and then the Triads won that scene, correct? Well, by that I mean like you guys died, and then I'm assuming they robbed you guys. That was scene one, correct?
Yeah.
And then, so scene two, how did scene two all come about? Did you guys go back up to Scrapyard or just find them, and then press them for the Scrapyard?
We went up to scrap. We didn't see them at the scrap, and I don't know if where we found the blue Urus. There was a blue Urus. That's who we pressed. It was Tyler. We were asking what they were doing up scrap yard for the time Jonas seen them. Not the time I seen them because I can't remember the last 50 minutes, right? But Jonas remembered that because it was over an hour ago, long time, right? And Jonas said, "Oh, they were at scrap." So we pressed them for being there, asking them why they were there, and all this here. And that's what led to the shootout.
Yeah, so what he's
Right?
saying is he pressed them for the first scene. He didn't press them for the when they full died.
Yeah.
It
So
was for the hour
so
ago.
technically the first scene is when Jonas follows them, right? And then the second one is when I die, and then the third one is when we kill them in Red Guard.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, say something. I just want to see if you like agree, disagree. So you guys had a scene regarding like obviously the first and second scene. Like the first scene, there was no really shooting. I assume that like you guys didn't die, they didn't die, that you guys lost them.
Jonas and Ro were the ones in it. I wasn't
Yeah,
part of that one.
I crashed with like close to Galaxy
Yeah.
Club, and I flipped my car, and they just took off and started
Yeah.
hiding.
Yep. So, just see if this makes sense to you guys, and then let me know what you guys think. You know, you guys have a scene, regarding scrapyard. Okay. Obviously they get away, so then you guys have that second scene where there is a shootout. Do you guys really think it's necessary to have that third scene, about that scrapyard, literally an hour after that one that you guys just lost in, without seeing them there between that time, pressing them before that second scene happened? Does that not make sense?
What? So us pressing them for being a scrap, even after they pressed us?
Yeah. So like for example, say
Well,
say
yeah, of
after
course
the
I'm gonna. Well, of course I'm gonna press them for being there.
so
why wouldn't I?
so what I'm trying to like get through is you guys have that like scene where you guys all die. If you were to say go back up to scrapyard an hour later and see them, and they're there, then if a scene goes down, then a scene goes down because you guys are clearly both fighting for it. But then to just find them and press them for the scrapyard for a scene prior to one you guys just had over the scrapyard, do you really think that's necessary?
So, the reason we had that third scene, Carter, was because Jonas seen them, right? So yes, I'm gonna press them for Jonas seeing them now. They never had a shootout. There was nothing there. It was just them following. They didn't even get to pull a gun. I don't think. Right? So of course, yeah, we're gonna press them for being there. They pressed us and killed us. I don't even think we claimed that the scrap was ours when they killed us. They just told us to get out. We have 5 seconds. Leave. I left. Then they came back and said, "Oh, I told you to get out here. I told you to get out here." And then they pulled on us and started shooting.
That was the second one, right?
Yeah, the one that's up in
Mhm.
Sandy. So, and then the one where there was a big red, that was for us seeing Jonas, Jonas seeing them there. So yes, I'm going to press him, obviously. Why would I not press him for being at my location?
Okay, one sec.
I just watched a body cam of the first one.
Give me a second.
They
saw
said to
it,
me,
I already
I
talked
pulled
to
there, I
them,
said
so
on radio,
it's
yeah,
okay.
the tries are scared. Two tries
I've
broke into
already
my
brought
car,
that to them.
saying, why I'm doing it. As
Yeah,
I said,
I
you guys know
already
this is my
talked to them.
scrapyard. Or scrapyard.
Hold on one sec.
And they, it's because of, I pulled up to scrapyard here with Ro. No, Ro wasn't there, yeah. I pulled there, I said to Ro, try that scrapyard. He pulled up back up here. He started talking, he said like, this is our scrapyard, something like that. I said, no, you guys know this, we run this. It's our scrapyard. And then he said, you have 5 seconds.
I
You have
wasn't
5
part of
seconds
the
to
one that you
leave.
chasing.
You have 5 seconds to leave here. I said, what? And then you hopped in the car and started driving off.
I think, like, I'm being honest, what we did, there was nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, I don't think that either.
Can I ask an off-topic question really quick?
But,
Yo, Jonas,
Uh huh.
do you know a guy named XQC in your head?
No.
I've already told him that.
I was just
100
gonna
times.
ask, like, does he like influence the way that you speak?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're from the same place.
He's just Norwegian.
No, and that's not. I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just like when I
Who is
listen to
that?
you talk, I hear like a lot of.
you know who XQC is, Jonas?
That guy. Yeah,
You
no.
sound
Oh,
exactly
the
like XQC,
Yeah, he's a big
bro.
broadcaster.
Especially
yeah,
when,
no,
you
it's
get
all-
mad, when you get mad, you sound exactly like him.
By the way, Jonas,
Yo.
my name's Mr. Nobody.
Oh, you're missing nobody?
Yes,
Oh.
and you obviously.
Hey,
like,
not to be
use that.
rude, but spam calling does not give you an answer.
We answered.
I know, but I got a spam call from him like 13 times. I was tired of it.
Tries on top, man.
Shut up, shut.
No, tries on top, bro.
No, you're kicked from Aztecs, bro.
Yo, let it be known, Shaw's the biggest shitter in this whole circle.
Yep. Yep.
What if I just killed y'all and then?
You couldn't, bro.
Is
You
that
say-
Tyler T right here?
No, leave him.
And Eartham T.
Oh.
No,
The
fucking.
fuck?
think he's. I think we should go ask Earth and T what color his nails is today, man.